Get ready with us while we talk about rules my mom has for me.
Ellie's gonna do her makeup, but I help her do her curly hair, and then we're gonna tell you guys some of the rules that we have.
Rule number one, when I go on a golf cart with my friends, a golf cart ride, she'll either be tracking me on Life 360 24/7, checking how fast I'm going, or she'll pull up in the car behind us.
And if boys drive on golf carts, I feel like they go way too fast, and the golf cart needs to have seat belts, and they need to follow like the speed limit. Like, I'm such a safety mom, okay? I really don't have a lot of rules, but safety first.
So if you see my mom driving her car behind us on the golf cart, don't worry. She's just there for moral support, I guess.
Okay, rule number two is definitely like when it comes to like her dating or something, which I don't think she should date in high school at all. I think she should wait till college, but I think she should just have fun right now. But if she's to date, the first rule is like he has to love Jesus before he loves her. Like Jesus,
Amen.
God first, right?
And if you don't, then you're out.
You're out. Yes, absolutely. Okay, rule number three, we'll talk about clothing. I'm really not like a big like stickler when it comes to what she wants to wear. I think wear what you want as long as you look beautiful and you feel beautiful. But I do always recommend that if you're gonna wear like a low top shirt with this, like you're not gonna wear like short booty shorts, or you're not gonna wear like
You
shorts.
pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Guys, teach you for your body.
Yes, girl. I love. Look what I've raised you. Okay,
Rule
that's
number
clothing.
5.
Dad's more clothed, like
Yeah.
100%. Like
Gotta have
he will
shorts
make
under
her
every
change.
dress, which is reason.
Yeah, so we've always made our girls wear shorts under her dresses, even like today. Like if she wears a short
Which I would
skirt,
not wear.
we're wearing shorts under it because there's some creeps out there. Like safety mom. Okay, okay, this is a new rule because
No boys are allowed in my room.
absolutely not. Yeah, no, we're not going. I don't care if they're friends. I don't care. They're not going in her room. I think that's her personal space, and boys should not be in there. It's just. But I do allow them when she has boys over. They go to the loft. The door has to be open, and they can watch movies or whatever. I don't care if they have like privacy, but like at least the door's gonna be open.
Okay, next, what rules do you have for food?
Okay, I think we're on like rule 6, but yeah, let's talk
Or
about
7.
like food rules, I guess. Like I know some parents are like very strict about their kids like eating healthy. Like if we have dinner and they don't like it, like I'm gonna make them something. When they were little, I used to have a kids menu for dinner, and it was pizza, buttered pasta. We'd have hot dogs, chicken nuggets. Ellie had to have the dinosaur chicken nuggets. She still
Those are
does
the
today.
only ones I eat. I don't
And
eat
that
other
was
ones.
basically like the dinner menu for them. Like they got to pick what they wanted. Like as long as they eat, I'm happy. The pantry is always open. Like they can eat. I don't care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning. If you're hungry, go eat some food.
Okay, so next is curfew.
Yes, curfew. I feel like, so with Ellie, she's never really had a curfew, but now that she's 15, she's starting to hang out with, you know, like boys. But I just told her last night, we have little ones. I have the Ring alarm on our house, and I go to bed early, so I was like 10 o'clock on the weekends, like 10 o'clock. If you're not sleeping over at your friend's house, 10 o'clock.
But also, no driving the golf cart, like when it's like really late.
No, if it's dark, we're not driving golf carts around. At least, yeah, no, that's it. I literally just made these rules up this week. I told my husband, I was like, we don't have rules for when she has to be home. Sleepovers, I allow sleepovers on school nights. I've never been like, no,
I feel
to
like
school
it's
night.
better.
For you. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, like if she has good grades and her friends' mom's obviously okay with it, then like, yeah, they can sleep over. It's not an every week
And I always
thing.
have good grades. I put school first.
Yeah, it's not like an every week thing, but I'm okay with sleepovers on school days.
Also, grades. A's and B's, you get whatever you want.
Yeah, oh yeah, if you have good grades in this house, yeah, you basically like, yeah, get whatever you want. And I'm not like, did you do your homework? I'm not like that mom at all. Like I want her to be responsible when it comes to her schoolwork and know that like this is her future, this is her life, and she needs to be responsible for herself. I'm not like checking grades 24/7.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Which
Never.
I'm thankful for.
Yeah, I
She
don't
doesn't
do
even know how to check my grades. But obviously, I care about my grades.
Okay,
So,
we actually need to get ready. Okay, I lost count of the rule like number, but we're just gonna go with it. When it comes to like my kids talking back, like being disrespectful, I was raised like that's a big no. I'm all about respect. You're gonna respect.
which I agree with.
You're gonna respect other people, and it definitely shows like how I raise my children. And so I've always been like a huge stickler on respect. But I will say, like in the house, like if Elle talks back, or like if she's just having a bad day, like I really don't mind it. Like it's not like she's yelling at me, but if she says something like, you know, under her breath or whatever, like I'm like whatever, you know. But I'm gonna disrespect me in public, and my kids know that. Like we're not gonna be
Which
disrespectful.
I don't
And she would.
And if I say something, I immediately apologize for
Yeah,
it.
she does. She's very good at saying sorry.
Another rule is if you see someone sitting alone, you go sit with them. That's how I was raised. If you see someone by themselves, you go sit with them, invite them, you be friends with them.
Yes.
Yeah, like you don't leave people out, which I never listen to. I'm always a person. If someone's walking behind us, if we're walking in a line, I invite them to come walk next to me. I'm not gonna let someone walk behind.
But I've always said that since she was little. Like, I feel like in elementary, there's always like a new kid in class, and like that new kid, I would always say like, ask them to play. I don't care if it's a boy, I don't care if it's a girl. Don't let them play at recess by themselves. Like that was a big one, and it works because like now she's a teenager and she's, you know, doing this in high school. And I love that so much. I feel like that's so important. That might be my favorite rule, honestly. Is like you just never let people feel like they're alone.
And also another rule, which we kind of both made. You don't care what other people think. Like you don't. You don't need to.
You don't care. Yeah, we don't care what I think. And I think that's why Ellie's so confident.
Yeah, I was raised, biggest rule is to always be confident in yourself.
Yep, always love yourself, respect yourself.
Yeah. Like,
Respect
yourself and others is the biggest rule of anyone can do. You respect your body, your temple.
Okay, last one I'm going to say, and this is a huge one since she was little, is choose your friends wisely. And
It's also the hardest rule for me.
I've always said that. Like, you are who you hang out with. And Ellie's a very loyal person, so I feel like sometimes she'll get taken advantage of. So I will step in and be like, hey, like, you're doing a lot for this person and they're not doing anything in return for you. So I think it's so important to choose who you hang out with. They don't need to be necessarily the same as you or go to church every Sunday. Like, I'm not asking for that, but just choose wisely because it will dictate.
And I have had to drop or distance some friends, but it was for the better. And my life is still fine, and I'm still living a good life.
And she chooses that, which I love so much.
Okay, last thing is hair and body mist.
Okay, it's for me. I love this stuff so much.
Thanks you guys so much for watching.
Bye.